up, YouTube? I am your host, Mediocre Reviews and Reviews. Back in here with one more video. Guys, you're looking at the title, you're looking at the thumbnail, you already know what time it is. It is time to get active. Had this video sent over to me via my Instagram at Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews. Link down in the description box down below. Woman wants a man that is a millionaire. A young, crazy lady went up on the Dr. Phil show and was talking about her need of a man with exorbitant funds. Without further ado,
I only date guys with money, and a lot of people tell me that it's superficial and that I'm a gold digger. I would like for my potential mate to have as much money as possible. I like a very big and expensive wedding ring, at least 5 carats.
Yeah, they had her walk by a BMW and stare at it. Now they got her at the at the jewelry shop looking at wedding rings that she will never achieve. This is hilarious. Let's keep going.
That one's too small. I would not wear that one.
Wow.
If I was at the mall shopping and I saw a particular outfit that I wanted, I wouldn't have to think about whether or not I had enough money to afford it. I like this one. It's nice and big. My dream house would be a house that's as big as it can get.
She's in a
I would need a
Mitsubishi Galant.
housekeeper because I wouldn't be able to clean it alone. I would want a variety of cars so that I have the option to choose what car I want to drive on any particular day. Income's more important than looks. I could take a step down in looks if he had more money. I would not seriously date a construction worker or a teacher. Saturn? If I'm in a...
While she's in a Galant, the pure and utter audacity. My thing is that like if you came from a family, like a wealthy family, and you have like some type of expectation for your life to be relatively the same, right? Like, but you give what a millionaire wants, or you have the financial padding or backing from your family to enable that man who wants to marry you. I think you come from a different bargaining or negotiating position. All right. But if you don't come from that lifestyle, you're not around these dudes, you don't know how they think, how they act, how they speak, the people that they're generally around, how are you an asset to them? The pure and utter delusion. All right. The
car
nerve.
and guy pulls up to me and tries to talk to me, I won't even give him the time of day if he's in anything less than a BMW. Dr. Phil, can you please help me? I like to be interested in guys because of who they are, not what's in their bank account.
Listen, struggle bangs, Dr. Phil can't help you. I don't know why you're going up on Dr. Phil in order to heal your deep psychological problems and issues. But let's see what Dr. Phil has to say.
Okay. Gee, I don't know why they would call you a gold digger. How rude of them. Now, look, I'm doing this show because so many of you have written into me wanting me to weigh in on this subject. So I've agreed to talk about this because a bunch of the women want to talk about it. What do you mean some of your friends say you're a gold digger? I mean, we can change the terms, but isn't that exactly what you just said? I'm after money?
No, that's not what I said at all.
Really?
No, I'm very independent. That footage was of things that I want in life, and I will attain them whether or not I'm with a male with money. I put myself through undergraduate school, and I'm putting myself through law school, and my standards for myself are high, and the standards that I have for my partner are high as well.
Uh-oh. Okay. We got it. So we have a young lady that obviously is equating her value and what she's able to contribute to society as to be her value is what she can contribute to another man. I find this so fascinating. I mean, this is for sure on the outlier end of the scale because she's willing to say some things that a lot of women are not willing, ready, and able to say, at least publicly, but a lot could be thinking it. She just has another level of gall and audacity that I've never seen before. However, this is the mistake outside of the pure and utter delusion, because aesthetically, she doesn't even appear to be on that level to commandeer a multimillionaire. But she's also equating her high standards of the law school that she's in, which to a high value dude, a lot of dudes are looking at that like, well, you're just going to bring another debt to me, and you're going to have all of these other demands, these other requests in order to satiate your lifestyle. Because of what? What value do you actually bring to me? And that's the question that she'll never be able to answer succinctly and valuably.
Then what are you doing here?
Because I'm tired of people thinking that women who want guys who are financially stable are only looking for money.
Well, now, wait, do we need to run that tape again? That's okay. I got some notes. You say you're only attracted to men who have money. Did you say that or not?
Yes, I said that.
Okay, because I got you on tape saying that. You said engagement ring must be at least 5 carats, but the bigger the better. But
Yes.
5 carats is just the entry level.
That's what I would like, yes.
That's what you said?
Yes.
Okay. Your respect for a man lowers if he has a blue-collar job like a teacher.
Now that's my problem, yes.
And that's what you
I'll
said.
admit that that is a problem.
Okay. You feel like he isn't good enough for you and a waste of your time.
Yes.
Okay. And you'll go for somebody that's funny looking if he's got money.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I said that my standards as far as looks are lowered.
If he's got money.
Yes. What is so wrong with wanting a male who's financially stable?
I'm asking the questions. Is this a problem or not? And if it's not, why are you here?
I believe that it is a problem in some aspects, but I think that it's perfectly fine for a woman who's doing a lot for herself to want someone who is also on her level. I don't want to take care of a man. I want to have a family. I want to have kids. I want to be able to stay home with my children. And in order to do that, you need money.
Here's what I'd ask the crazy young lady is, how are you equating your level? Do you really think you're on the level of a millionaire? Do you really think that? Do you really think that going to law school equates you on that same level or getting some type of post-secondary degree? Do you really think that? What I think is so interesting is the way that she talks about financially stable. You don't have to be a millionaire to be financially stable. I wonder if you introduce her to mathematics and you let her know how rare it is to come across a millionaire, if she'll have the same thoughts and her feelings. That's where I would have probably tried to push the conversation to help her understand how infinitesimally small the pool of men that she's looking for. And then I'd pepper on the back of that, well, of these men, these men typically look at these things for a woman. Are you these things?
Okay. So let's go back over why you're here. You want me to straighten your friends out
No.
that you're not a gold digger?
No.
You want me to straighten you out that you are a gold digger?
No, I want to be able to look at males for who they are and not just their financial status. I date men that are older, in their early 30s, late 20s. So I look at...
She keeps saying males, too. When I hear the males versus... See, here's the thing. You got to use males and females are adjectives, which describe nouns. So I can say female banker. Okay, because it's an adjective describing a noun. When she says, I just want males to, you're not doing that. So what that means to me is that you're thinking of men as financial objects. You are lowering what a man is to be simply something to pad your bank account. That's why I tell you guys all the time that words matter. Listen to the words that people use, because often they could be giving you insight into the way that they conceptualize the things that they are talking about from the words that they are using.
Them and see what position they are in life.
Oh, word, they gonna clap that. You know what's hilarious about this? Imagine if I came on the Dr. Phil show. I'm not gonna play any more of this garbage. Imagine if I came on the Dr. Phil show and I was like, I want in shape women. I'm tired of overweight women coming up to me, trying to talk to me, or expecting a conversation out of me. All right? I can't stand when they do that. Just the same as she's saying some dude that's trying to talk to me in a Saturn or in anything less than a BMW doesn't deserve my time at all. You guys think if I went on the Dr. Phil show and I'm saying some ish like this, there'd be people in the audience just ha 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 laughing and shit like that? Absolutely not. So when I look at shows like this, and at the same time, Dr. Phil is treating her as if she's a little bit crazy. But I look at shows like this and you think about the intended audience and the fact that you can talk about males like this as financial objects and still at the end of it, audience members and all of that bullshit, right? And understand what that does to the psyche of the average woman who watches content like this that may not agree with her, but subconsciously are taking this information in, the males, right? The millionaire, all of this shit like this. The funny shit about that is I'd argue that it's easier for a woman to stay in shape than it is for a man to become a millionaire, right? Or at least a high value dude, a top 10% earner. I think it's far more easy, but you know, it is what it is, because when you talk about things that require people to change something, then you're talking about accountability. We know that the majority of people hate that word. Dr. Phil, get your production team. Tell them to send me an email. We could do our own little video. We could entitle it, Man Wants Woman That's in Shape. All right? And have me go on the show. Let's have a conversation about it. Let's talk about it. All right? Let's talk about it. Let's be honest. Let's be honest at the end of the day. Let's not play coy, all right? Let's not play coy. Guys, that's been my video. What a completely ridiculous woman, but I had to go over it. Thought it'd be an interesting topic to talk through. Questions, comments, concerns, y'all already know what to do. Mediocre tutorials and reviews at gmail.com. Guys, feel free to hit me up. Instagram down below. Keep on sending me the dope content. We'll wholeheartedly appreciate that. Last but not least, I got a Patreon. My Patreon is absolutely booming. We do content up there. We do conversations up there. We do private group sessions, live streams, We keep it going up there. All right, link down in the description box down below if you want to join my inner circle. Exceptional value up there. I guarantee it. Until next time, YouTube, peace.
Hood booga, hood booga, hood booga, goodbye. Hood booga, hood booga, hood booga, goodbye.